Where's all my dirty lovin' freaks? We all know that there's nothing better than a good bathroom transformation. It's no secret that this bathroom needed some extra love. When Santana and I offered to take on this clean, we were both super stoked about taking this bathroom on. So you best believe when it came down to the day, we were both in there together, scrubbing at opposite ends. Of course, just like any area in a house, we started by emptying out what we could. Gentle reminder that we are dealing with a hoarder situation, so sometimes we're not going to understand why they keep the things that they keep. And even though all these bottles were empty and there was definitely no need for the extra toilet paper rolls, I still felt so awful throwing them away. But like I've said before, our client was super open and receptive to the change. Even though this project took way longer than it should have, it's almost a blessing that it did because it gave our client time to adjust to his new beginning. We weren't sure how clean we were going to be able to get this shower and this toilet, but you know damn well we threw everything we could at it to try to make it as perfect as possible. Even though the water was going down all the drains, including the toilet, I did start out by putting some Zep down all the holes. I let it sit for 10 minutes and did a little force flush and busted out the Zep acidic toilet bowl cleaner. I just poured the jug right up in there. I took my toilet brush and I just moved all the product around to let it sit for a little bit. Santana went in with the vacuum and started vacuuming from top to bottom. She also found this new heavy-duty Dawn Power Wash at Home Depot. Has anyone else tried this yet? We did pre-treat with Dawn, just trying to break anything up that we could. In between letting that sit, I gave the toilet another little swirl. While Santana was putting that new Dawn Power Wash to use in the shower, I decided to hit all the high spots. I used some of the Dawn Power Wash up here as well, and my scrub daddy got a little dirty. We all know daddy likes it dirty. When I tell you there was many layers of scrubbing, and many products used between rinsing, of course, I could have hours of footage on here. Just a little reminder of what we were working with, and here's the after. I did pick up a couple new things at Walmart for our client and his friend, but for the time we had to clean, I think this bathroom came out absolutely phenomenal. I did realize I forgot to lift the lid on the toilet. Santana attacked that thing with a couple pumice stones and it still needs a little work. Lots of built up grime paired with hard water. But all in all, these afters are amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better partner, and there's plenty more footage. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.
Apparently, if your video is exactly 7 seconds long, you show up on people's For You page. Did it work? Let me know.
I'm sorry, but if you do this shit, or even this shit sometimes, I freaking love you and don't ever change.
Come with me to do 4 hours worth of cleaning. Since I was on a little bit of a time crunch today, I didn't expect to completely get through the 4 rooms that I did, but somehow it happened. I went right in with picking up all the trash and collecting all the dishes. I'm literally just walking around each room with a big bag, throwing away any trash I see and collecting the dishes up as I go. Now, of course, I'm going to go back and scrape the food off of these dishes, but for right now, I'm just worrying about getting it all together and getting it out of my way. Big cleans like this can be overwhelming, even for me, and it really helps to get the trash and dishes out of the way first. And with respect to this client, she's a stay-at-home mom to a child with high needs, and she finds herself doing a lot of solo parenting. So as you can see, things have really gotten behind. And when I post big cleans like this, sometimes people say that it'll just look like this again in a week. And while sometimes that might be true, it's not up to me. And I'm just happy it'll at least be clean for a couple days. And I accidentally got some soap in between that glass and couldn't get it out. Whoopsie. And even though there is this little stain on the counter, it cleaned up so good. And I'm gonna come back to mop. Right now I'm sweeping the dining room, kitchen, and living room. And then I moved to the bathroom, picking up all the big stuff from the floor and going right into the tub. Don't go at me for cleaning this little seat thing. I couldn't figure out how to get it off. And I figured, it's here. It's getting cleaned. And I'm using cleaner, so it's not gross, right? If you don't have a detachable shower head, how do you rinse your shower? I feel like there's something better than throwing cups of water. I've also seen that you can attach a towel to the scrubber I use, so maybe I'll try that. And putting on this little toilet bowl cling is my favorite part of cleaning the bathroom. What's yours? Something I've been wondering is if the pink stuff spray is a good glass cleaner. I've seen other cleaners use it on glass, but I wonder what it looks like when it dries. So if you've tried it, let me know how it worked out. And these cabinets and drawers that you see right here were pretty empty. So a lot of stuff that was on the counter, I organized into those. Any guesses on the color of the dog's fur? And there was a lot of hair flying around when I was sweeping, so I go over everything with a vacuum too. Now that I'm done vacuuming, I'm going through to mop every room. And I didn't bring my pine saw, so I'm doing 2 passes with my Mr. Clean multi-purpose cleaner. My all-time favorite scent is the lemon. Some clients don't like a lemony scent, or a fragrance in general. But like I said, lemon's my favorite. I started cleaning right at 1, and at this point, it's like 5:05. I could have been there longer and done more, but I'm so happy with what I was able to get done in the time I had. Even though the bathroom wasn't the biggest transformation, it was my favorite room to clean. But looking at the before and afters, which room do you think had the best transformation? Let me know in the comments.
I'd have a song, singing on my fucking page.
When my husband is sleeping.
homecleaning.